In the quiet of the morning, where the sunlight meets the sky, I can hear the angels calling, soft as stars that never die. Every heartbeat tells a story, every tear can turn to gold. There is healing in the silence, there is warmth inside.
I love that so much. I'm doing the woo in the office here. I love my opening so much. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Happy Thursday. I had to look at my calendar to see what day it is. Hi, Krista. Have a good day at work. Hi, Aggie. Good to see you. Hi, Shar. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Donna. Hi, Carol. Hi, Tammy. Hi, TJ. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing good. Good to see you all. Come on in. Hit the thumbs up for me, please, as you're coming in the door. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Tanya. You finally caught a live. There you go. I'm glad you're here. Hi, DC Martell. Hi, D White. How's it going? Come on in, everyone. Wait for the chat to fill up a bit. I'm doing good today, except, well, you guys probably can't tell, but my allergies are absolutely kicking my ass today. I've taken 4 Benadryl and 2 Claritin, and I'm still sitting here, and I got tears running down my face. I'm talking about your home. There you go, TJ. I don't cover Tennessee very often. I missed you too. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I haven't covered anything about Tennessee in quite a while. And I figured, hey, it's time to do a recap on everything that's happened over the last 5 years or so in Tennessee. So I've been doing my thing. I was up, not last night, but the night before I was up late doing EVPs. And then I was up again last night doing EVPs on Tennessee topics. And so I'm like, okay, I want to go live and just talk about it all, recap it all. So this live stream is going to be about, I'm focusing on Layla Santinello and Summer and Holland Snap and whoever else is missing in Tennessee. And it seems like there is a lot of, and Sebastian, sorry. There's too many people missing in Tennessee. It's just off the charts. Too many missing people. So yeah, we're going to talk about a few things. So thank you for being here. Thank you to all my moderators. If anyone comes in here today and they're rude, you can just block them. Just get rid of them, block them, and good riddance to them. Trial of murder of Jesse and grandmother in Greene County started this week. It was brother that killed them with. Oh, Rain Dancer. Wow. That's crazy. Can you shoot me an email when you get a chance, Rain Dancer, and tell me about that? So, if one of my mods could please drop my email, can you email me about that case and show me what it is and stuff? I'd love to look at it. Is it on, like, is the court case on, like, say, Court TV or anything? Is it being streamed? What do you mean by the post about the well, we'll get into it, Kristen. We'll get into it. Summer of 2022. Okay. Very interesting. Thank you so much, Donna. Thank you for dropping the link. Yeah, I would love to look at that. It's on YouTube. Okay, good. All right. I'll have a look at it. So yeah, there's just so many missing people in Tennessee. Though honestly, there's a lot of missing people everywhere. Like up here in British Columbia, the missing persons count up here in British Columbia is off the charts as well. Like it's just terrible. Terrible. Hi, Melissa. Good to see you, honey. All right, so I was doing EVPs two nights in a row now, and I've been hearing a lot of stuff, and it's made me go, okay, I need to do something here. I need to talk about it. Like I've stayed quiet for a long, long time, and there's still things that okay, so we're gonna talk about Summer's case first, okay? Me, like everybody else, I have so many questions. So many questions. And it's strange. How do I even talk about this? How do I approach this? I think what I might do is I might just reiterate a few points of my readings that I've done for Summer over all of these years and the stuff I did in the very beginning. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So Summer Wells went missing June 15th, 2021. Phone call to the police was what, around 6 p.m. June 16th, I did a reading on Summer, and you guys know me. I could do readings in 5 minutes. It's done, right? I contacted Hawkins County and TBI for the first time, like, ever. I've only contacted TBI 3 times out of the last 5 years regarding Summer. My very first immediate, this next day, I was getting West Side Inn. I was getting a white Buick car. I was getting a black, I want to say like a rolling suitcase, a black suitcase that you would see like as a carry-on bag for your luggage on the airplane, and also a bright yellow bag as well, like a hockey duffel bag. Okay, I contacted TBI. I just had to. Okay. And I was panicked. I'm like, you need to go look right now. I told them, I said, you need to go look at all of the motels in town. Like, you need to go look at all of the motels. But I was specifically saying West Side Inn. Okay. I'm in fucking British Columbia, 5,000 miles away. And I was getting West Side Inn. So I Googled it. And yeah, it was a real motel in Kingsport. So I was getting that she was there, being held against her will, and I was getting that she was still with us. someone had basically snagged her and took her there, and stuff happened. Drugs are the number one factor here, if I'm correct. Like, and again, please don't talk about any other psychics in my channel. Please don't tell me any other psychics readings. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know. Okay. My readings on Summer's case this entire time has been about drugs. It's drug driven. And like a debt, a debt for drugs. It's either they couldn't afford the drugs, or they stole the drugs, or they were dealing the drugs and didn't pay the dealer what they were supposed to pay them. That's flat out what I'm getting. And I'm getting the dealer was really pissed off, really angry. And I'm getting that certain people know what's happened. I'm not going to name people. I have a very long list of names of people that I got in my reading, and half the names I don't know why I've got them. I don't know. I've spent all this time trying to get their last names to match the first names, and I'm very proud of myself. I've got maybe 6 last names. The rest of them I don't know how they apply, but I'm thinking they are people that were involved before Summer disappeared. Like, I'm getting people that did things, nefarious actions ahead of time before she disappeared. Okay. Tied in with people's poor life choices. Okay. What else was I getting? Let me try and think here. There's so much. I was getting a boat. A boat. I never understood what the boat meant. The boat could be just that the person that has hidden her has a boat, owns a boat, or there's a boat on the property. I never understood why I was getting a boat. What else am I getting? There's stuff that's come out recently that's made my hair stand on end. Okay, so the West Side Inn has made my hair stand on end. And somebody has come out recently and actually discussed their timeline of that day, and that their timeline involved West Side Inn that day. And that only came out recently. And I'm like, what? What? So, talk of a boat has come out recently. Talk of the West Side Inn has come out recently. Okay, and the pigs, the hogs, the hog farm, the hogs. When they did the search for Summer back on Van Hill, I don't remember when it was now. I'm sorry. You guys know I'm shitty with dates. It was like, when was this? Like October, November? Everybody was contacting me going, Tara, it's a hog farm. The place is a hog farm that they were searching. Remember? And I was freaking. I'm like, oh my God, I've been right all this time. Well, I might not have been right about that area. Okay. But I have been getting since day one is a hog farm as well. Somebody that has hogs, pigs. Robert Picton, I've been getting Robert Picton in my readings since day one. And I've explained this to you guys hundreds of times. Robert Picton killed a friend of mine. And anyways, it's a long story. So that's what I see. I see a Robert Picton scenario. Okay. Well, The residence at the end of Ben Hill Road had hogs. And I've heard stories about how there is or was like a pit there, a pit where they would dispose of the deceased animals, which, like, most farms have that. A lot of farms that have animals have those places. Okay. So the talk of these hogs has come out as well. And I'm just sitting here going, like, everything I've said in my readings is coming to light. It's coming out. Like, it's like everything I say in all these cases, I end up saying, okay, are these people watching me? Like, are these person of interest people, are they watching me? After 5 years, all of a sudden, all this stuff starts to come out that matches my readings all this time? Is that a coincidence? Or, okay, and the other thing, I was getting cars for a long time. I was getting cars. I was getting a scrapyard, auto wreckers, scrapyard, car recycling, and that stuff has been hidden in amongst car parts. And when I say stuff, yeah, I mean stuff. I mean, there's way more than one location. And please figure out what I'm saying. I'm not going to come out with detail. I am 99% positive of that. So cars. The night before last, I was doing my EVP stuff on summer. And I've not done anything on summer. Holy shit. Like, in at least 2 years. Nothing. I was attacked so bad over the years. So I just let it go. Anyways, I was getting EVPs regarding wheels. Wheels. I'm flat out getting that there is, I guess you would say, DNA on some wheels. It's either car or truck wheels. Not tires. I'm getting the wheels. The metal wheels. And that the wheels, I was flat out getting a specific wrecker company name. So I Google it, and it's a real place. But it might not be that the wheels were taken specifically to that wrecker. I know how it works. I used to work for an auto wrecker, and I know, yeah, rims. Yes, Donna. Yeah. Up here, we call them wheels. The metal that the tire goes on, up here, we call them wheels, okay? I used to work for a wrecker, and I know that there is a whole system out there, right, where all the auto wreckers talk to each other, and all the products are up on this, at least in Canada, they are. All the products are up on this main database, and you can tune into Freddie's scrapyard and see if Freddie has an engine for a 2012 Ranger, that type of thing, okay? So they might not be specifically have been directly delivered to this scrapyard by the person of interest. So the wheels could have been shuffled along over the time period. But I am getting an auto wrecker in North Carolina. And so at first I'm like, oh God, well, it can't be because North Carolina is so far away. Well, I Googled it, and it's not that far from Kingsport. But the whole point, there's no way we could find them. That's the whole thing, though, unfortunately. There's no way specific rims could be found. unfortunately, because I don't know what vehicle. I couldn't narrow down the make of vehicle. But it's all just adding up here. It's all just adding up. And every time I'm watching new stuff that comes out, every whatever, once a week or something on YouTube here, I'm watching and my mind is fucking blown away. Blown away. So it's making me feel very positive on my reading. Okay. It's not a matter of whether I'm right or wrong. It's a matter of if I'm right, then we have the right direction to go, right? Searching. Unfortunately, I'm getting there are many places where stuff has been put. Many places. By several people. It's not just one person that's done this. It's several. And I'm actually not even focused on who, if she is unalived, I'm not even focused on who's done that at this point. I'm focused on who has hidden her. That's what I'm focused on. Who's hidden her and where is she? As for who's done it, I'm past that point now. So, and this is the only good thing I feel positive about, really, is that there's a new sheriff in town. Finally. So we'll have to see. We know that we don't know, but I'm assuming that Ronnie Lawson left all of his notes and data and all that for the new sheriff. I hope. I imagine that they did, right? It's records. I'm sure he did. So I'm hoping the new sheriff is sitting down and going through all of Ronnie Lawson's notes on everything. And that includes all the shit that's gone down on YouTube. Yeah. And the other thing is I'm not going to talk about people's names on here, but names have come out lately that match my list. It's a complete match. There's been a few names that have come out that I've been actually looking for the last 5 years. I'm like, okay, one of the names I couldn't find. I'm like, who is this person? I thought that they had ended up deceased. Well, turns out there was another person with the same name that's just been come out and talked about. Yeah. Me too. I hope the new sheriff just gets the ball rolling. Like, please, 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 please go find her. Please. Please. Okay, and so locations, I'm still like, I know there's a main location. Well, I'm positive of it. That end of Ben Hill. Okay, so it's not specifically 207 Ben Hill. It's that back end of Ben Hill. So 207 Ben Hill, 208 Ben Hill, 209 Ben Hill, and whatever else is back there. I'm getting the people that have hidden her know the area like the back of their hands. They know it very, very well. They know the secrets in the backwoods. And that there is a specific spot. I'm actually getting I keep wanting to say a pit, like a hole. There's a pit or some kind of hole in the ground, like a dark. I actually hear dark pit. So I've been getting that it's the hog hole, like wherever the farmer puts his deceased animals. And that one of the prime suspects of this, according to my readings, has been using this hole for a while to hide their nefarious activities. As you can tell, I'm treading very lightly on what I'm saying here. The other thing I'm going to reiterate as well regarding Summer's case, in case there is like suspects and persons of interest right now watching, or people that have been accused of being suspects and whatnot, I want them to please just calm down and don't get your knickers in a knot. What I've been picking up all this time in Summer's case is that she's being hidden on people's private property on purpose, and that the landowners have no idea. They have no idea that something is there and that their place is being used. Flat out. That's totally what I've been getting all this time. There's several properties all around in the holler that, if I'm right, totally being used to hide shit. And the landowners have no idea. So at this point, if law enforcement ever watches, I know they will never ever watch me, but I can always pray. They need to get a search warrant and search all of those properties in the back of the holler. All of them. So literally, I would say we would start at 110 and go back. All of them. They need to be search warranted and searched thoroughly. Like, I'm getting things that have been hidden are like little things hidden in containers, like over here, over there, over there, over there, under Freddie's yard, over there. Like, they've been strewn about all over the place so people won't find them. And I'm dinging, like I've been all this time. If I could scream it off the rooftops, I would. There's a reason why 207 Ben Hill was searched. I'm going to just say it flat out. It has nothing to do with Fred himself. Okay, it's what I'm talking about. I believe stuff is being hidden on people's properties because these suspects are actually kind of smart. I'm getting they've been doing this for a long time, and they know what they're doing, and they know that if they hide stuff on someone else's private property, that it's a nightmare to get it searched. Like, it'll never get searched unless the property owner finds something. It's like the best way for them to hide something. That's my frustration of the whole thing, honestly. It's just, so yeah. So law enforcement needs to get some warrants and start warrant searching all these places for small things. Just takes one. It literally just takes a hair, DNA, to get the ball rolling. Yeah, and like the law enforcement said this in the very beginning, right? TBI and Ronnie Lawson was asking the residents to please check their properties. Well, I believe the new sheriff needs to come out and do it again. Like the new sheriff needs to come out and say, okay, everybody in that holler, please search your properties again. Like it's time for them to come out with a public news statement and get the ball rolling again. Because, like I just said, it literally takes one hair and you can get the ball rolling. So the animal hole I'm picking up on, car parts I'm picking up on, like I'm getting stuff is intermixed in containers of starters or containers of alternators or piles of old tires. I'm also getting there is several scenarios. So I'm getting the pit, I'm getting car parts, I'm getting hay bundles, hay. Those circular rounds of hay. Those need to be checked. Everybody that has hay on their farms, you need to check every single one of them. Just let me think here. Then, of course, there's stuff on 110. There's stuff hidden all over 110, and knives hidden. Drugs too. I'm also getting drugs. There's a large drug stash somewhere that has been hidden because after June 15th, the drug people were panicking. So I'm getting there's some stuff hidden, and I'm getting like stuff is hidden with the drugs. And that some of these locations might actually be like almost booby trapped with hazardous materials and remains of animals to cover up the scent. 5-gallon buckets as well. Getting buckets. I was actually getting like the drywall buckets of mud. That type of bucket. So stuff is all over the place down there. If I'm right. I could be totally wrong. I could be wrong. You guys know I'll say that in a second. I could be totally wrong on all of it. But I don't think I am. And the thing that I'm finding very interesting, I've been saying this for, well, a couple of years as well. I'm picking up there's way more than just possibly summer down there. I'm getting there's way more people in that holler that they will find unalived, according to my readings. And that whoever's been doing this has been doing this for a long time. For a long time. And they know how to cover their tracks because they know the area like the back of their hand. They've been there for most of their lives. So that's where I feel the other people come in so far, like Layla Santinello and Holland Snap. I actually kind of getting that there might be a chance that Layla is back there somewhere. Because with Layla's readings, I was getting car parts as well with Layla. I flat out getting like a bashed up car that's been like totaled, car parts everywhere, car seats, like the actual seat of the car in Layla's reading. Holland Snap though is totally different. I see Holland Snap. I literally see like a windy road, and there is a metal barricade along the edge of the road to the left. Like it's on my left. I see her over. She's been thrown over the road, over the barricade down the hill. But as for what road, I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know what road. I haven't been able to narrow that down. So, what else am I getting about summer here? Give me a sec. Trying to think wisely on how to talk about this because some people get so bent out of shape about it. And they don't understand my entire agenda is to get her found. That's it. That's the only thing I give a shit about. I want her found now. And I'm really good at what I do. And you guys know that. I have found a lot of missing people. So when I get a reading on a possible location, I have to take that reading seriously. Vehicles. I've been actually working for 2 days trying to narrow down a vehicle brand. Except my very first reading, I got a white Buick car. But then I dropped that. I dropped it because then at that point in time, I had no idea about Rose. It was the day 2 after Summer went missing. None of us had any idea really about Rose Bly. We had no clue. Well, then later down the line, I find out that Rose Bly had a white Buick car. So I kind of just dropped it. I was like, oh, well, I must be picking up on her vehicle for some reason. So I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions just like everybody else does. Things aren't things, as people like to say, things aren't mathing. People's timeline of that day aren't matching at all. Like even yesterday, I'm like, what the fuck? That's not what you said 6 months ago. West Side Inn. West Side Inn. West Side Inn. And we all heard it on somebody's live stream. I'm not going to talk about it. But this person of interest said West Side Inn at 3:30. But then yesterday they totally said something completely different. And the reason why I know that is because West Side Inn. As soon as I heard West Side Inn, I'm like, holy shit. That's the first time I'd heard it since Summer went missing. Like a person is talked about it, person of interest or whatever you want to label them, said something about the West Side Inn. That got my attention. West Side Inn is no longer around. They tore the place down. So a lot of questions. A lot of questions and things seem to be coming to light that, again, are you watching my readings or something? Or I must be right then, right? If you're talking about stuff that I said in my readings all this time. Oh, the other thing was, remember when I came out and I was getting that Candace had another baby? Remember that? And I had 1,000 people jump me for it. Remember? Well, now one of the neighbors, two of the neighbors have come out and said that Candace had another baby. Or two. I don't know. We haven't got confirmation of anything, but that's the hearsay, right? Well, hello, I said that, and people attacked me for it. The other thing is, when I did the reading, I was flat out getting, I'm not the baby anymore. I'm not the baby anymore. Meaning there was another baby. And well, according to some of the neighbors, they're saying, yeah, there was. Or are you watching me? Like, don't understand. Hi, Taylor. Yeah, you guys remember that, right? The other thing is a boat, right? This boat. I've been talking about a boat all this time. And now the slight reference here and there of a boat has come out about people that have had a boat and they live like really close to Donna Candace. I know Donna Candace had a boat as well at one point. I don't know what the meaning of that is behind, like, on my reading. I think it literally is just a validation point for me. Like, I think it's just a way of my guides saying, okay, there's a boat on the property, that type of thing. It's a way of them guiding me. But yeah, it's a bit weird, right? Now somebody's talking about all of this. I don't get it. So for years, I've been just kind of holding on to this stuff in my mind, going, okay, well, for the longest time, I thought, oh, I must be wrong. Well, now it's all coming out, at least word of mouth, hearsay from neighbors. Yep. Yep. Now, I'm going to touch on Rose Bly for a second here. My readings all this time have been telling me that she is possibly no longer with us. And the person that has done this to her is the same person that has done this to Summer, according to my readings. And I'm also been getting all this time that the two the two spots for, at least, like, flat out, I'm getting that Summer and Rose are together. Something of Summer and Rose, they're together. They've been put together in this person's secret hiding hole. Flat out. That this person that has done this has a spot. There's a spot where they are dumping stuff. And I think I know where this hole is. I just totally lost what I was about to say. there's a hole. I'm getting, yeah, the two of them together. Yes. What else was I about to say? Sorry, I just totally lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. As for location for summer, like I've said, there's multiple locations, okay? One of them, there is a barn. I've been saying that as well since day one. Pay attention here, please. There's a barn, a horse barn, a fairly nice one. Like, nice enough that it actually has plumbing. Um, sorry, my AC keeps kicking on. So, a horse barn. I even have a last name of the people that possibly own this horse barn. So, if anybody of authority is, I might be able to give you a little tidbit here. And they all tie back to the suspect. Um, okay, so horse barn. I was also getting train tracks. Remember, I was going on about trains for a long time. Train tracks. But then I found out that there is an old abandoned railroad line that actually ran through Ben Hill for years, right? And so that me, I was like, okay, so that's what they're showing me is the tracks that are in the holler. I don't know if that track still exists or what, but they're showing me the rail line. Okay. Um, am I missing something here? Anybody that's been doing this in the background, am I missing something here? So car parts, hog farm, hog pit, or animal waste. A barn, a nice one. I spent weeks looking at these barns. Um, somebody has a freezer as well. There's a freezer involved. Somebody has a freezer with beef in it. I'm flat out getting hamburger patties. Somebody has a deep freeze and there's stuff in it with the meat just as a hiding place. Water, of course, that one of the areas is there's water. I was getting that she was close to the Grace Chapel in Kingsport off the edge. I'm getting things have been thrown right off the edge into the water. Um, but Ryan has searched that, so I might I've kind of written that off since then. Um, yeah, I can't think of anything else to really talk about. There's been serious interference in this case, and I don't understand why charges haven't been brought yet. Like, hopefully, the new sheriff will step up and start taking action on all of this stuff. People causing confusion on purpose to get the eye off of them, throwing names out of people that are totally innocent and have nothing to do with it, trying to establish alibis for themselves. Um, drugs is the factor. For years and years and years, people have messaged me and going, well, was she sacrificed, or was this due to something big like Epstein type scenario? No, 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 just flat out no. I'm getting it's not as complicated as that. I'm getting it's drugs. Somebody, I'm flat out getting somebody's pissed the dealer off, whoever this dealer is. Could it be the head dealer in like Knoxville, the big wig? Because that's what I might be wrong on this, but that's what I'm getting. It's almost like a hierarchy. They report to the little peons report to the big guy. Um, and the big guy got pissed off. Somebody pissed him off big time. They either stole from him or, yeah, simple as that. They either sold drugs and didn't give the guy the money, or they stole drugs off the guy. Something like that. I was also getting meth production, meth production, and that their production was terrible, like toxic. I actually heard toxic meth in my reading. Toxic meth. And I was also getting that the head guy was pissed off about that, actually, that people were making a toxic product, basically. And I have a name for the possible head guy. So yeah. Am I missing anything? What? Candace just did a live with her watching the train going by 3 hours ago today? Today? No. Really? Today? Oh, that's wild. That's wild. And I'm speaking about today for the first time in like 2 years. Yeah. Very interesting. Yes, today. Oh my gosh. Okay. Huh, that's interesting. You know, one of the areas I was getting was there's a train trestle bridge in Kingsport. I think it's yeah, Kingsport, close to Eastman Warriors area. Train trestles there. But I think again, I think Ryan and Nugs, sorry if I got their name wrong. Nugs searched in the water under there, I think. So yeah. Again, Ryan, thank you so much for searching. At this point in time, you're the only one doing it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for looking for her. You're the only one doing it. So please don't stop. It just takes one hair, literally. DNA. Yes, today. Wow, that's crazy. Well, maybe I was meant to talk about this for a reason. All we can do is just pray, right? Maybe I was supposed to talk about this today for a reason. Um, so again, I'm getting there's multiple people unalived as well. Like just that this is a secondary thing. Like you have Summer's disappearance, but I'm getting there's many more disappeared as well. and they're all being disappeared and being put around in the same area, hiding same area. Wild. So I've kept my mouth shut for a long, long time, but I felt like I had to talk about this today because all of a sudden, one of the neighbors keeps talking about stuff that's matching my readings. That's stuff what the hell? West Side Inn. The neighbor went to the West Side Inn that day. Holy shit. I think that's what blows my mind the most. Unless they're just spewing a load of shit, which could be. The timeline seems to change a lot. Maybe they're just but yeah, there's no way that this person would have known my readings to that extent. There's no way. Yeah. And just little things like West Side Inn, okay? And then I'm getting after like the searching ended, they brought her back into the holler, or at least some stuff back into the holler. After the searching ended, they waited until the coast was clear and brought stuff back in. And Fields Road. I've already shown this on my channel many times. There's an area of Fields Road there where there's a barn and there's a bridge and there's a creek right there. And I was immediately, like, I would say week 2, I was picking up on that area there, that there was something there. And then I find out through hearsay of YouTube that they'd actually found what they believe to be a indent of a slight indent grave there. What? Yeah, it's insane. The holler, I would consider it like a valley. It's like a valley, basically. It's what they call it in Tennessee, is a holler. Up here, we would call it like a valley. The hills on each side, right? Mhm. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure what else to say now. Am I missing anything? Layla Santinello, I did a reading on Layla, I don't know when it was now, like a year ago. I got a name. I've passed that on to her search team. Um, and I have a main location scenario for Layla, but I can't narrow down where it is. I don't live there. Okay, but for Layla, I'm flat out getting I literally see like a park. Um a park as if I just try and do it as if I'm standing there. I'm standing in a park and there is picnic tables right in front of me with a pergola or roof picnic tables where people go and have picnics. an actual cement slab that they're sitting on. And to my left, there's bushes, dense bushes that lead down a hill. And there's possibly water at the bottom of the hill. And I'm getting there's stuff down there. But as for where this is, I don't know where that is. I don't know. I don't live there. I see it. I'm in a park and I see, like I just said, picnic tables with roof over them, cement slab they're sitting on, and then to my left, there is like I see tall trees, like tall trees, and a hill, and stuff has been thrown down the hill, and I'm actually getting that there is shoes up in one of the trees. Like I'm getting that they threw stuff, and the trees got stuck in the shoes are dangling from a branch of the trees. So I've been trying to figure out where, right? I immediately want to say Warriors Park, but I don't know. I don't know if there's picnic tables and stuff there. I'm not thinking of the swimming hole where Summer was. I'm thinking of like, I guess it would be like the main park, the main area of the park. There's kids' playground nearby. And also bleachers. Is there baseball, I guess it would be bleachers for baseball games, like where people go and watch baseball as well? There's bleachers nearby. Um so that's what I get for Layla. And there must be a parking lot nearby because I'm getting a vehicle involved, like car seats. I'm getting like actual seats from a car. They've done something with the seats of the car, possibly to hide stuff, right? Um, okay, and then Holland Snap. Holland is I'm getting it's a one singular man that's done this to her, an older man, and she's literally been thrown out of the car. Like out of the car over the edge. I'm seeing a windy road and there is so yeah, those metal barricades that go along the road. And she's been thrown over the edge in the bushes and nobody will ever see her. I don't see her being like buried or anything like that. She's just been thrown and it's dense bushes and nobody can see where it is. Um Layla's case, I've already talked about this. I've done the reading on it. I have a name. I'm getting it. Yes, she had addiction problems and was unhoused, but I'm getting it was more of a domestic problem. I'm getting relationship problem. Relationship problem and drugs were involved. Rage, fits of rage. I see the Layla's partner, if it was their partner, fits of rage, angry, huge fighting over drugs and jealousy. And I think that's it. I no mile marker for Holland. I don't know. I actually will have to sit down and do a full reading on Holland, which I've not done. I'm just seeing what I'm getting for a location for her. I should sit down and see if I can actually get a rough idea mile marker. Yeah, I don't know. And that's just it. The last while I've been trying to pinpoint a name of the area. I'm trying to get a name of the area. You know what I mean? Like street name, name of the area. But I'm still trying. Summers, I'm like last couple of days, I'm actually hearing possible detail of stuff that is hiding her. I'm not going to come out and say it. Scenario like tarps, for example. That's what I'm saying. I'm hearing stuff. And so I'm going to just kind of like wrap up what I'm talking about in that luckily when it comes to Summer's case, I see justice is coming. I like I said this the other day, I do see jail doors being slammed. Flat out, I see justice is coming. It's going to come. Hopefully, it's this new sheriff that's going to make the justice come. But I do see, and actually got 90 years that this person that's done this to Summer. I literally heard 90 years. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I heard 90 years. So one of the main or the main suspect in her case, that's what I'm flat out getting. 90 years. I did yeah. So we'll see. I could be wrong, of course. I could be totally wrong on all of it. Thank you. Yeah. And the running horse, excuse me, the running horse, I've said this as well, day one, and everybody attacked me and blah, blah. I was flat out getting that running horse was a spirit freaking running through that horse. It was that horse running down the road was a total sign. Total sign. But yeah, you can believe what you want to believe, right? That's what my readings tell me. It was definitely a sign. And I believe it was a sign to show that she was no longer with us. That's what I was totally getting. Yeah. TikTok. That's right. TikTok. So this is just my reading. This is just, my reading since all this time. None of it can ever be considered factual. Please don't ever go running around the internet saying, oh, well, this psychic says that as if it's fact. Please don't. Please don't. And don't compare me to other psychics. Don't go running around going, well, don't go to any other psychics, please, and say, well, this is what Tara says. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I can't stand that. Um, okay, and then I'm also getting that there is suspects before Summer disappeared. I'm getting there's a lot of people that have done nefarious things. A lot of them nefarious things. But that's not why I'm getting she's disappeared. I'm getting it has nothing to do with it. So yeah. Thank you so much. I know I am. After all this time, I've finally proven myself to everyone. I know. Thank you for that. Um, so I wanted to just talk about this because the stuff that's been coming out lately on YouTube, well, holy shit, it's matching my readings and it's matching my readings. So am I right? Or is this person talking a load of shit? Am I right? Am I really right? That's what I'm getting actually, is that I'm really right. And this person is acting all confident and sure of themselves, but deep down inside, they are shitting their pants. They know they are in serious trouble. At least one of them is. It's not just the one, there's more than one person for sure. So, yeah, but there is, yeah. Any questions? I guess I'll take some questions. Do anyone have any questions? Summer's case has been so tough on so many people. So many people. And I feel terrible for the people in that area that have been dragged through the mud and they have nothing to do with it. And their names have been bashed and called out and accused of shit when it had nothing to do with them. I feel terrible for them. I don't get anything for Bays Mountain, no. No Bays Mountain. Thank you so much. So yeah, I feel really bad for the locals that have gone through hell because of this. They've gone through hell because of somebody's bad life choices. Simple as that. Greed. Greed. Yeah. So I heard somewhere that there isn't going to be a June 15th this year. There isn't going to be a Summer's Day. Is anybody know if that's true or not? Anybody know if that's fact or is that just some bullshit rumor flying around YouTube? I'm hoping the sheriff comes out June 15th and actually says something. Like makes a special announcement. That would be fantastic. Never heard. Okay. I saw it on Facebook somewhere. There was a post I saw that there was no Summer's Day this year. You saw it too. Okay. Mm. Thank you so much. I love you guys. So that's that. I can't think of anything else to really say. I'm always watching. I'm always in the background watching. But lately is just blown my mind. Blown my mind. Everything I have said is now being taught like coming out, including people the names I've been looking for all this time. Aw, I love you guys too. So, yeah. So, that's what about it. I'm not gonna make this really long. I just wanted to come out and address some stuff straight up. I'm going to sit back here and continue doing the EVPs I'm doing. So, can we ask how you're feeling? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing good, CC. Thanks, son. I got allergies from hell today, though. I've been like crying all day. My eyes are just nonstop. But besides that, I'm feeling good. Thank you for asking. If people would just, I know, Holly, I know, but they won't. Like the whole thing that happened with Summer's case, the psychic Juanita, her name's Juanita. Somehow Juanita was immediately involved, like day two. I don't know how that happened, but she somehow was immediately involved in Ben Hill and doing stuff, right? Well, unfortunately, she caused a lot of psychic hate from that. Like, I've heard stories, I don't know the truth or anything, but I've heard stories that she was actually harassing Dom Wells and stuff, so, of course, yeah, he hates psychics. I mean, it's against his religion too, I think, I understand that, but she made it worse. Like, in the very beginning, all of a sudden, the entire case was about, "Let's hate the psychics." And, yeah, I feel like I've been fighting that stigma, like, ever since, in Summer's case. And then, of course, there's another psychic that has been involved, but it I was there from day one, okay? So it was Anita, Juanita and me, and then this other person came along in August, and I've had people comparing me to them this entire time, and it just needs to stop, please. Our readings are completely different, completely different. I believe that this case is very straightforward. It's not this elaborate scheme about trafficking at a amusement park and all that shit. That might have happened before Summer went missing, but my readings flat out, this is about drugs and money. Somebody's pissed off the drug dealer. Simple as that. No other elaborate thing about it. And I'm getting there's multiple people that are covering up and hiding her and covering their tracks, and they know deep down that they are in serious trouble. So yeah. Do I think do I think the brothers will ever come forward and say stuff? Honestly, I don't think they will. I don't think they will. At least publicly. Like they might talk to the sheriff if they haven't already. But like as for them coming and talking publicly, no. I don't get it. That aspect of it, no. I'm getting they want nothing to do with any of this. Like they need to live their lives and never ever look back. You know, they need to have closure about their sister and lifetime of therapy. And I hope to God they get it. I hope they get it. They deserve to have beautiful lives and not look back at the trauma. Yeah, they suffered too, just as much as her. If my readings are correct, oh yeah, just as bad. Just as bad. Terrible stuff. I'm not going to come out and give you graphic detail and all this shit. Mm-mm. Um, if you think it's real information. Yeah, what is it, Kristen? What is it, hon? What's the channel name? Thank you for asking. Yeah. Yes, Cat H. Yeah. I was also getting like it's all about addiction. Flat out. That's it. Addiction. Um that the 2 years leading up to Summer's disappearance, things got really bad. Oh, yeah, they're full of shit, Kristen. Yeah, thank you for asking. That it's just a absolute load of shit. They're one of the problems of spreading absolute nonsense. Yeah. So that's what I was getting, like, so, like, roughly, I say about 2 years before Summer disappeared, I see that at least one of the person's addiction got 100 times worse, and so it just got the whole scenario just got worse and worse and worse. Am I buffering? Should be okay. You're not buffering, okay. Yeah, I saw the phone call, Kristen, I did, I heard that too. Honestly, if I'm gonna do a reading on that phone call and the whole scenario with that channel, I'm getting it's all a load of shit. It's so they have content to talk about on their channel. Bullshit. Don't support that. Like, these people have been racking in the thousands every month for 5 years talking bullshit. It's just a yeah, terrible. Terrible stuff. Any other questions? Yeah, it's been BS for years, yep. That's right, they'll say anything for likes and views and money. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you could be right, it could be some reel with fake fixed in, yeah, you could be right on that, yeah. But everything that comes out on that channel is just terrible. Yeah, that's true, Wild Child, I agree with you, hon. I agree. So, yeah, it's pretty wild, isn't it? There's just other things that are like a coincidence. I think they're a coincidence. I actually get conflicting readings on it, on all the people that have passed away that are involved. Like like Allie, Leslie, Jose, Dee, Crawford. There's so many people that have passed away. Cotton. Is that a coincidence? It's gotta be. No, I've not watched anything on Candace in years. And yes, I'll be doing Nancy, but not on this stream. But yeah, I'm not done with Nancy. I haven't been watching, so Candace has been doing stuff on her channel, eh? Life choices. Yeah, substance. Yeah, bad choices. So just be careful on what you believe, everybody, okay? It's just ridiculous, honestly. If it was something that, like, say, for example, this butterfly person is telling the truth, for example, and they are saying that they did call it into law enforcement. Well, at least up here in Canada, law enforcement would have told her to keep her mouth shut and not talk about it. Like, for spreading it all over YouTube, they would have been in serious trouble here in Canada. I don't know what it's like down there. So think about it. They're coming out and Nah, I think it's a load of shit. Or they're breaking the law. If they've been instructed to keep their mouth shut and they're talking, well, I'm sure they can get in trouble for that. I've helped with cases. You guys know that. And every single case, I've been told to keep my mouth shut. And people are like, well, why won't you talk about it, Tara? Because I was told not to. It's simple as that. Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, Layla, I'm still looking for Layla. I'm still looking I am if anybody lives there and you're from the area and you know what I might be talking about, please send me photos or a link or something. Okay? I know it's a park. I'm picking up a park, but I don't know where. It could be anywhere in Tennessee. But if you know what I'm talking about, let me know. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. If you're any of the neighbors and you're watching right now, please search your land. Okay, please go back out and search your property. Search your properties for the smallest thing. Like the smallest thing. Search your hay bales, the old hay bales that have been sitting in fields for a long time. You know, those round bales, they just sit in the field. Check those, please. Um, and if you know anything, please call TBI. Like any of the neighbors out there, you know something, please say something. Call it in. It's going to do no good protecting a suspect. Please call it in if you know something. Exactly. That's one of the problems with private property. Exactly. That's why I believe she's hidden on people's private property. Because it makes it difficult. And I'm flat out getting that the landowners have no idea. They have no clue there's stuff there. And I'm getting this, at least the main person knows the area like the back of their hand. And they've been covering up for their nefarious life for years. Say something, see something. That's right. Or see something, say something. That's right. So I just wanted to bring these points up today because my mind is blown away a little. Like, holy. So pay attention to what people are saying. I like those of you that have been with me since before even Summer went missing, you all know I've said all of this in my reading. And now it's coming out of someone's mouth. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, and it's all matching. And I'm absolutely fucking blown away. Why haven't they found her? Yeah, that's right. Justice for Summer. That's the one thing I can hold on to is I do see it happening. I do. I see justice coming. Do you think the hay has anything? It very well could, Tanya. Yeah, it very well could. See, the horse could also be the barn I'm picking up on as well, because, um, though to be honest, I don't think she's there anymore. I don't think there's anything left at that barn, if I'm right. Um, I was getting horse stables, horse barn, a nice one, a nice one. Um, but I don't see. it being there anymore. But the horse was, to me, a sign, of the barn. Yeah. And it's been a long time, summer through Sebastian. Yeah, I know. I know. Sebastian Rogers. Trust me, I'm not done with Sebastian Rogers. I just don't talk about it. Okay. Septic. Septic, Donna. That's one of my locations is a septic tank. 110. It's either a septic tank or an abandoned well. Like I know there's multiple wells and multiple septic tanks on that land. Uh, I'm getting like it's a water source, so it's one of those septic or well, old, abandoned, something that would never be checked. Law enforcement probably didn't even know it was there. So yeah, hi Tanya, hi honey, and Sebastian. Trust me, I'm not done with Sebastian. I've just stopped talking about it because, well, people are assholes, right? So I just stopped talking about it. But I am in the background still trying to find him. Okay. All I can do is give guidance to people that are searching. That's all. Trying to help still. Again, with Sebastian, I see there's going to be justice. To be honest, I'm surprised there hasn't been yet. I'm surprised, yeah, that people are still walking around. But yeah. Yeah, I heard that. Crazy, eh? It's just, yeah. Ah, bless you too. Bless you too. So, yeah. So I'm going to wrap it up at that. We're at an hour and a half. I'm glad I talked all these points out. I wanted to just kind of like, yeah, they match my readings. I'm just blown away. Hopefully that's a good sign. Hopefully that means that good things are coming soon, that everything's matching. So, yeah. I know, right, Susie? Parents moving while the child is missing. I just can't fathom that. Unless he maybe has to be transferred for work or something. That I can understand. Maybe he got transferred with his job or something. So, yeah. Okay, and also just to let you guys know, this live stream is not monetized. I'm not going to be monetizing this live stream because of the content. Okay. Right? Cat age, I agree. Is the hay still there? Yes. Oh, sorry. Hay. Is that what you're meaning? Hay? So yeah. So I'm gonna wrap that up. I love you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up, take some more Benadryl, and keep listening to what I'm listening to. Pay attention to my community wall because every now and then I post it. If I hear something, I'm like, oh my God. And I'll post it on my community wall. The one I did yesterday, well, that's to the suspect. If I'm right. Hi. Get an allergy. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to. I've been taking Claritin and Benadryl and nothing. It's not doing anything. All right, everybody. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Please pray for all of these missing people. And it's got to stop. Please pray that they get found and quickly. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, I'll probably be on. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. I always say, okay, I'll be on later, and then I don't come on. So just keep your notifications on. I go live when it's spur of the moment and I feel like pressing it. All right. Talk to you all later. Bye.